I can send to you the recording later. Can you see my screen? Yes. Okay, right. Thank you. All right. Okay. Hello. Hi. Good morning, everyone. I'm Nizam from MMU Library, and basically, I will give you a little bit of information about library, and especially, I will more focus on the accessing our online resources, because I know being a PG students, you will extensively use our resources. Moreover, on the journal articles and so on. So in this particular session, I will cover on how to access the collection. And let's say if you have any problem later on, you can always ask questions. And before I start, I would like to say thank you to Dr. Sunita for making this session happen. Basically, in every year, starts a trimester, new trimester for the new student. Basically, Dr. Sunita will contact library to organize this session, and hopefully, this at the end of the day or at the end of this session, you can get something from this particular briefing session. Okay. All right. Okay, I will start with the library timeline. Basically, this a little bit of library history. We're starting in 1996 at Melaka, main library Melaka. Follow up with the main library in Cyberjaya in 2000, and 2004 Law Library Melaka, and 2006 Research Library Cyberjaya. And for your information, okay, the Research Library at Cyberjaya right now has been moved to the main library Cyberjaya campus. So basically, previously, our research library in Cyberjaya was located at IPS building. So with the new direction, we have combined, or we have merged our research library also at the main library Cyberjaya. So moving forward, let's say if you want to go to the research library, you can go straight to the MMU main library Cyberjaya. Okay. This will be the opening hours for the MMU library. For the normal trimester, we open Monday to Friday, 9 until 10 p.m. Okay, and then for the Saturday and Sunday, 9 until 5. And during the examination week, we open Monday to Friday, 9 until 12. And then for the Saturday and Sunday, we open 9 until 5 p.m. Okay. And this will be the basic information regarding the campus attire when you are entering MMU library or any MMU office and so on. Okay. And for the library resources, okay, for MMU library, we offer to our members e-books. We have about 20,000 plus e-books. And this one can be accessed through our library portal. And later on, I will show you how to get to that particular resources. And then, of course, naming a library, we have offered to our students books, thesis, okay, this one. And then AV material, final year project. Final project is for the undergraduate students. And online database, we have currently about 22 online databases. And past year exam papers, magazine and journals. Okay. And then for our library services, we have instant messenger interaction where you can check with our librarian and our library staff. And we have organized also the user education program. Let's say if you want, if you want to join, then you can contact us. And then we also have the online form, online book renewal, which is we offer to you 3 times online book renewal, and loan transaction, e-reference, inter and intra-library loan. Okay, for the inter-library loan, it which refers to the services that we offer to students, borrowing book between institution. For example, let's say if you want to borrow a book that not available in MMU library, however, you found that that particular book is available in UKM or UPM library, you can apply to the inter-library loan. While for the intra-library loan is the borrowing between the campuses. For example, you right now in the Cyberjaya and you want to borrow a book that available in Melaka campus, so you can apply to intra-library loan, and our librarian will transit the book, bring the book from the Melaka to Cyberjaya campus, and you just go to the library Cyberjaya counter to collect the book. Okay, that one for the intra-library loan. And the last one will be the document delivery services. Okay, for the document delivery services is for you to get the articles or journal that not subscribed by MMU library. Okay, for example, you want to read particular journal articles that not been subscribed by MMU library, you can request it through document delivery services. You can email to library the detail of the articles, and library will try to get the article for you and without any charges. Okay. Okay, I will go to the borrowing policy. Normally for the PG student, we offer to you 15 books for 30 days. Okay. And for the red spot material, one book for 2 hours, or you can do the overnight loan. Okay, from 9 p.m. until 10 a.m. for the next day. And for the computer format material, 1 CF for 3 days. Okay, this one is the basic borrowing policy for the postgraduate students. Okay, this item like bound journal, current prodigal, reference material, and media collection is you're not allowed to borrow, but you can do a reference reading inside the library premises. Okay, bound journal, current prodigal, reference material, and media collections. All right, like I mentioned before, the renewal, we do have like 3 times online renewal. Okay, the criteria for the renewal, only 3 days before the due date, and the maximum 3 times for each item. Okay, how to do that? The first one, to log in to your own Elite account or OPEC, web OPEC, and the online renewal services, or you can go to the library counter. You must bring your ID or the item itself. And phone call, you can call to the library, you can chat through librarian to renew your books. Okay, to hold online item, this one is refers to the let's say if you want to hold an item that already currently been borrowed by other person, you can hold that particular item. And how you can do that, you can go to the library counter and you need to provide the item information. And once the item been returned by the borrowed person, library will inform you the availability of the item to be collected at the library counters. So basically, the collect item must be in within 7 days upon notification, except a red spot item, which is 30 minutes. So, but for the whole item cannot be renewed by the borrowing user. Okay. So, okay, everyone okay? So let's move on to the platform in the library. Basically, in the library, we have multiple platforms that for you to search library collections and information. Okay, the first one will be the Mulia 3.0, which is we call it like discovery services, where you can search everything except the MMU institutional repository, and the with use of this particular platform, you can download article directly and check the book status. Okay, for example, for Mulia 3.0, I go to the library portal. Okay, at the top of the library portal here, you can see the search box. By default, we go to the Mulia 3.0 search box, and what you need to do is just search for terms. Okay, for example, this one I already have the predefined knowledge management keywords here. So you click search. Okay, if you off the campus, basically the system will prompt you to log in through the open entrance. So basically, for the open entrance, you can use your own account, MC's account. Okay, and if you staff, you can use your MUID account to log in. All right. Once you do that, okay, the system uh, will automatically pop up the new screen, okay, the Mulia screen. For example, for this one, I search for knowledge management. The first things or result that appear will be a book. Okay, you can always refine the um, your search by go to the on your left hand side will be the limit to function here. If let's say if you want to view only academic journals, you can click to the scholarly journals here. So it will automatically filter out only journals that appear within the search result. Okay. Or you can also go to the publication type or format over here. You can click to academic journals. Also the same thing. Okay. And you can see this will be the numbers of result yield regarding with regard to the search terms that I entered before. Okay. So basically, if you see any PDF icon or PDF full text over here, in that it will give you the full access to the full text for the paper. Okay. For example, for this one, you just click to the PDF over here. So the PDF will be appear here, and you can download the paper. Okay, and you can save it in your desktop or your laptop. Okay, I go back to the result list. Okay. Okay. Through Mulia, actually, they have like one function that they call it research scholar. Okay, whereby you can view the research scholar is means like they give you like brief information regarding to the topic. Okay, for example, if you want to write something regarding knowledge management, you want to get some like introduction, something like that, you can use Mulia to get the brief information regarding the knowledge management. Oh, okay. Research starter, sorry. Okay. You click to this one, and you can get a brief information regarding knowledge management. What is the knowledge management is all about? Okay. And this particular information, maybe you can use it in your thesis, like introduction chapter 1 and so on. Okay. So we give you brief information regarding the system that you entered. You can use these features. Okay. The second platform will be a digital library database and journal platform. This one for you to dive in directly to the journal and proceeding, statistical data, thesis for the proposed digital thesis, publishers' sites for articles and other content. Okay, for example, let's say if you want to go direct to the journals and database list, again, you go to the library portal under digital library over here and you click to the ebooks and online databases. Okay. And again, you search for University. Okay, because I have been logged in before, so it will automatically bring up to this particular landing page. Okay, you can see over here we have like listing, okay, 24 resources or online databases that we have. Okay. For example, let's say if I want to go to the Emerald, I click to this particular link. So it will go navigate to the Emerald portal over here. And let's say if you want to know or verify whether you are already authenticate as the MMU user, you can always see at the top of the portal. Normally they have like welcome Multimedia University. So for this particular indicator, it says that you already authenticate and you can search any publications that subscribed by the library. Okay. Okay. For example, I put search term over here. So basically, most of the database they shared a similar kind of search technique or platform. Okay, you can just put any keywords over here. Let's say if you want more specific data or specific result related to your search, you can always use the advanced search over here. For example, for this one, okay, I click to the advanced search. Okay, you can click to journal articles. Here I use knowledge management. Okay, I put something like this to ensure that the knowledge management will sitting side by side. Okay, and for the all field here, maybe I want to specify on the title, and I add row. Maybe I put Malaysia. Okay, this one I only want the result from 2015 to 2020, for example. Okay, and access type. Um, I suggest, let's say, if you want to view only the PDF that available for you to download, you can always select this one, only content that I have access to. Okay, and then you click search. So, as you can see from the result here, I select knowledge management that appear in the title. Okay, here in the title, and Malaysia will be appear maybe in the body of the article, maybe in the keywords, something inside the body of the article. So, and then for this particular paper, it's available because I already checked the only content that I have to, and you can also check here content available, and you can download the PDF. Okay. So you can download this paper. and they have about 109. So basically, if you do some like advanced search, it will give you specific content that you need. Let's say if you're not specified, then it will be give you like some problems later on. Let's say if you want to filter out which one that really important for your thesis. Okay. Um, so far, everyone okay? You have any questions regarding the things that I have present? Everyone okay? All right. So I think maybe let's say if you have any questions, you can always ask me. Okay, and you can interrupt. I mean, in the middle of my presentation also is okay, or you can save it at the end of the session also can. All right. And the one would be the journal database and journal platform, online database and journal platform. And let's say if you want to, we also have like um, statistic database. And okay, I go back to the online database here. Okay, for the finance students, let's say if you want to get some data regarding the financial statement or the balance sheet, some for the company, something like that, you can always use this particular database, ISI Emerging Market. This one for the finance students, or you can go to the library. You can go to the library, main library Cyberjaya, and get it from our Bloomberg terminal. Okay, for Bloomberg, there is no online access to it. You can, you will need to go to the You will need to go to the library and access to the Bloomberg terminal that available inside the library, inside the library premises. Okay. For let's say you want some data, you maybe not quite extensive. You can use the ISI Emerging Market that I mentioned before. This one, ISI Emerging Market. Okay. Okay. I click to the client login just now. So we go to this particular page, and let's say if you want to get something like data for the company, you can get to the company tabs over here. Okay, they have like basic company information, financial. For example, let's say if you want to get the financial, you can click to financial view analyze over here. Select all. Maybe I want to check from Malaysia. Okay, so we just okay, close this one. Maybe Sim B. Okay, basically we give you something like this data, like income statement, like operating revenue, and so on. Okay, the balance sheet. Okay, let's say if you want to export this particular data, you can go to this one, export, and it will save in the into the Excel format. And let's say if you want to do, I mean customize timeline. You can go to the more period over here. You can select, okay, annual or basically, let's say if you want the historical data, you can click to this particular year over here. And most of the time, different company have a different time frame that available. The data is available. So let's say if you want to have more data, I suggest that you use a Bloomberg terminal inside the library, main library Cyberjaya. That one will be more comprehensive for you to get the data that you want. Okay, and okay, this is for the statistical database ISI emerging market. So I move to the e-resources and publication, e-rep over here. This one is for you to get the past year exam paper, MMU, MBA thesis, and dissertation. Okay, for this one, you can always go to the digital library and you can click to e-resources and publication over here. Okay, and for your information, let's say if you access off campus, you need to connect to the VPN first before you click to this particular platform, or when you want to search for this if you want to search any publication that listed in e-resources and publication. And other than that, you can go also inside the open items over here. You can also find the link, okay, e-resources and publication. Here you can click. Okay, they also have like VPN setting. Okay, you can view the documentation for this particular VPN setup. And for this one also, you can access the past year questions through DigiLib. This one using the Easy Proxy, but they have like alternative alternative sites for you to go for. Okay, they have like from new database and old database over here. Okay, and then journal title level. Okay, this one search A to Z. Let's say if you have any specific journal that you want to view the articles, you can search using the A to Z platform. Okay, you go to the library portal over here, and then you can see the A to Z tab. You click to here and you search for the journal. Okay, for example, I want to search for Journal of Sustainable Tourism. Okay, I search for it. See, okay. Mm-hmm. All right. So okay. Maybe some error. This one at our side. Okay. Maybe I need to check with our system librarian. However, for this one, actually, you can use the same function through the Mulia, actually, the same database or platform under journal. Basically, when you search for journal titles here, when you click search, it will pop up or will go redirect you to this particular website. Okay. Okay, for example, I go to journal business ethics. Okay. From here, you can see that Journal of Business Ethics is available through ABI Inform Collection over here. So let's say if you want to view the full text, you can click to this particular link. Publication found. Oh, okay. General Business. All right, BSc. Okay. All right. Okay. For this one, you can see this will be the year of the publication. You can click to expand. Let's say if you want to view this particular volume, you can click to this volume. Okay, I just go through the chat. Morning, sir. Yeah, okay. I will give the recording later. Okay, Suganti. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm using Mulia. Okay. This one for the journal. Wait, Okay, from the Mulia, let's say for example, knowledge management. I put any keyword over here. When I click search, basically at the top of the search result, we have like research starter over here. Okay. So if I want to know more information or any ideas regarding the knowledge management or term that I've been used, so I click to the title over here. Then it will give you a brief background of that particular terms. Okay. All right. Okay, we go back to the journal. Okay, this one will be the journal. And yeah, again, the same thing. You can, let's say if you notice the PDF full text over here, you can always download the particular paper. That will be the search A to Z. I think very straightforward. And then library opaque. Okay, library opaque for you to search books and printed titles, e-books, and you can get item details like location and call number. All right. For example, from the library portal over here, you can go to the library opaque. Okay, for example, I want to search for the consumer behavior. Okay, from this particular section, or I mean the website, you can you can filter it to the location. For example, you want to view books available in Cyberjaya, you click to MMU Cyber, and then from here you can see the call number, the year, the copies, the location, and the items, or I mean the number of items that are available for you to read. For example, for this particular books, they located in MMU Cyber, and 2 copies are available for you to borrow. Okay, you can click the title to view the details, and normally you can go you can go find the books inside the library, and let's say if you didn't find it, you can always ask for help at the librarian that at the library counter. Okay, that would be the book. Mm, mm. Recommended book collection. This one allow you to get a list of books and textbook by subject code or name. Basically, it is a reading list by subject. And for this one, you can search through library portal also under recommended book collection. For this one, you can put like subject code over here. Let's say if you want to know which reference material or books that use for this particular subject, you can search through the recommended book collection. How to create ID in MMU? Okay, okay, Rahman, will you please tell me how to create an ID in the MMU library? Okay, basically, for MMU students, for new joiners, for example, basically your ID is there. I mean your details, your account is there, and what you like I mentioned before, your ID will be your account will be used similarly to your CAMSIS account. And let's say if you cannot, I mean you cannot log in or something, you need to inform us, because normally for the new student, um, we need to activate your personal account manually. I mean, it not automatically updated because we need to know, because some of new students, they are required to attend the information literacy class like today session. So once the student already attend this particular session or briefing, we will activate your account. So basically, you no need to create any ID or account for MMU library. For MMU library. Basically, your account is already there in our system. It just we need to activate your account. Okay. Is it okay, Rahman? All right. So let's say if you have any problem regarding login, you can always email to us. You can chat with us. You inform that, okay, I am a new student. I already attend the briefing session. However, I unable to access to my account, online account. So please help activate my account. Something like that. You can inform us. Okay. And then the last one will be the MMU institutional repository. This one will be the database for you to search any MMU research publication. Okay, from MMU library portal over here, you can go to the digital library and click to the MMU institutional repository. Okay. Okay. Somehow you can find the articles, theses, conference paper inside this institutional repository, and somehow, let's say, this particular database is can be used by everybody, and some of the items here, maybe they only give you like brief information about that particular items. And let's say if you want to read the full article or full text, you can always email to the library to get a copy of yours. Okay. Okay, Muhammad Amirul Akram. Do we have database for international standards? Okay, for the international standards, at the moment we don't have like international standards. If you, however, I'm not sure because for the standards we only have IEEE. I mean that one is more related to the engineering side. For the standards, yeah, for IEEE we do have standards in the database. But let's say if you're looking at the other standards like CRIM standard, ISO, something like that, unfortunately we don't have. Okay, that one will be the institutional repository. Okay, to sum up, all right, for information searching, for the search engine, like I showed you before, Mulia 2.0, OPEC, search A to Z, find your project, database, MMUTCs. You can search using the keyword search, phrase search, truncation search, and a Boolean search. And for the RBC or recommended book collection and the past year exam paper, you need to search using the subject code. Okay. Okay, this one, the online resources related to the management, we have a journal citation report, a Scopus, ProQuest, digitization and thesis. This one maybe I think it's quite useful for you to take a look at. They have like digitization and thesis from over the world, global. So you, let's say if you want to view any like thesis written by others student from others institution, you can go to this particular databases. Okay. And then multidisciplinary, we have a science direct. And for business management accounting, okay, this one is a full text database. You can always go to the Emerald, EBSCO Information Services. And for the statistical data, like I mentioned before, you can always go to the you can always use the Bloomberg terminal, which is at the MMU Library Cyberjaya and ISI Emerging Market. Okay. Okay, this one I mentioned to you before. The off-campus access using the Open Athens. Okay. Okay, before I forgot. Okay, let's say if you want, to search for books, I mean the e-books that subscribed by the library, you can go to the online digital library over here. You click to the e-books and online database. Okay, this one basically the alternate platform for you to search for the books and online database. Okay, you click to the e-books over here. Okay, you under the select e-resources tab, you click and then you filter out to the ebooks. So from here, you can see all the ebooks that are available for you to read. Okay, and this one is free ebooks. And from here, we have like the log one. You see the log over here is the resources that we subscribe. Okay, for example, for this one under Elga Online, you want to view the title list, you click to this particular, or I think the proxy server is down. Normally, if you click here, you can view the title list that related to the Elga Online, and always you can go click to this particular title. I mean the database under Elga Online. Okay. So in the Elga Online here, like for example, for this one, you can see the unlock here. You can basically it tells you that you can read the particular chapter lah. Okay, you click to the chapter, and you can straight away you can view the PDF of that particular chapter, or you can download the PDF. Okay. All right. That will be the ebooks. Okay. Same things goes to the others publishers like ebook under Emerald, McGraw Hill, and so on. Okay, any questions related to the online resources or collections at the library before we move on to the citation? Okay, all right. So I will start on the citation. And of course, let's say if you do academic writing, you need to do your citation. And the elements, okay, the elements in citation, normally they will have like author name, title of book, article and journal, dates of publication, page number, volume and issue numbers. And the volume and issue numbers is for articles, okay? The citation may look different depending on what being cited, okay, book, article, chapter, website, and which style. Because normally, and for the citation, they have a lot of citation style, and the most common one that we use APA and MLA. Okay. And what to cite information like facts, figures, full sentence in other publications, or exact phrase or word from a person. Okay, these are things that you need to cite if you use in your paper. Okay, this sample of the citation style. They have IEEE, APA style, MLA style. And for your information, APA right now they have a 7th edition. So make sure that you check which edition or that you use. Let's say if you use the APA style. Okay. All right. For APA, okay, this one I use the APA. In APA, there should be only 7 name appear. Okay, last name followed by initial. Only 7 name appear in the particular citation. If more than 7, you need to list the first 6 author and then use ellipses before placing the last author name. Okay, and use ampersand for 2 to 7 authors. And if no authors, use the title as main entry. And you may simplify the title for in-text citation. Okay, and of course, when you arrange the reference or bibliography, it must be in alphabetical order using hanging indentation. Okay, 1/2 inch from left margin. Okay, for this one will be the example. Utilize and maintain punctuation and capitalization for journal title, book title, except shorter works. Okay, this one basically the format for the APA. Okay, this one is just for your information. Okay, because later on I will show you how to use the reference manager, which is the automated software for you to manage all your reference. Okay, and intake. Okay. Okay, just so how I get the journal and thesis from MMU library. Okay, for the journal, for e-journal, you can go directly to the library portal. And for the thesis, you can go to inside here, e-resources and publication over here. Okay. For journal, you can go in under online database here. Am I answering your question, Sylvia? For journal, you can go to the ebooks and online database over here. And for the thesis, you can go to the e-resources and publication. Okay. Okay, we go to the in-text citation. Okay, of course, let's say if you start writing your thesis, for example, you use 20 references. Your in-text citation must be have 20, and the reference must be have the same numbers. That one will be the basic things lah. Okay. And the in-text citation, for example, you use short, long, or direct quotation. For example, for this one, you James bracket the year of publication, and then you use the direct quotation. You need to have quotation marks, and then numbers of the page number. Okay, the author's last name, year of publication, page number, and quote the statement. Okay, it will be the direct quotation. Okay, and indirect source means that you quote the citations. You quote the feedback or findings from article A. Okay, and article A. Okay, Alright, okay. Article A use feedback from Article B, and you read the Article A. And while you read the Article A, you found out that statement from the Article B that mentioned in the Article A is very useful, and you want to use that particular quotation. Okay, and for the indirect source, you need to use that. Okay, for example, that I given Johnson argued that. Okay, Johnson will be the Article B. Okay, you put the statement and then in bracket as cited in Smith 2003, which is the Article A that you read. Okay, that one will be the Article A. So that one will be the indirect source for the short, long, and direct quotation. And normally, I would say that it is better for you to, minimize the direct quotation, because your thesis will be checked by Turnitin plagiarism software, right? So let's say if you use most of your quotation, you use the direct quotation, and I believe that the percentage of the similarities will be high. Okay, so avoid using the direct quotation. Maybe you can use the second one, will be the summary of paraphrase. That one will be the most um the most suitable one for you to use inside your writing to lower down your similarities in the third aid in. Okay, if you use the direct quotation, copy and paste, definitely the numbers of percentage will be high. And I'm not sure how many percents that your supervisor accept in terms of percentage of the similarities. So maybe later on you can check with your supervisors how many percent, and yeah, to reduce that particular percentage, use the summary or paraphrase. That would be my suggestion lah. Okay. And for the summary and paraphrase, you can use like according to Azman Mohamed in bracket, and then follow your own works or summarize the findings that you find from the article. Okay. And then if more than one work, okay, you can combine when parentheses by alphabetical separated by semicolon. Okay, let's say if you want to combine two findings from two different articles, you can use this method. Okay, and for the organization, okay, first time, let's say if you take articles from written by certain organization and so on, you can use multimedia. For example, for this one, Multimedia University as the author. Okay, and for let's say if you quote the second time through the same paper, you can use the MMU. Okay, it's a shortcut. More than one author. Okay, for the two author, you can use according to John and Don. Okay, for example, that one. And for the 3 to 5 author, you need to list all. Okay, the 5 authors you list all. And for the second time use, you can list. You can list the first author followed by et al. Okay, and the 6 and above, okay, you need to list the first author followed by et al. Okay. Okay, for MMU below 10%. Wow. Okay. Okay. So you need to take note that 10% is the maximum percentage that you can reach. Okay. So yeah, you use your own word, summary or paraphrase. Okay. Okay. Citation management software. Right. So okay, at the previous slides, I show you the citation formats, how to do the in-text citation, and okay, and the next slide will be the citation management software. Okay, for citation management software is the tool to help you to manage all the reference, because we know that to write your thesis, there will be more than 50 references. Okay, that you need to um, manage. So they come up with the software. Will help you to import the citation, and you can modify the citation style according to your needs. Okay, and for MMU, I suggest you to use Mendeley. Okay, it is a free software. Okay, it is a free software, and you can register yourself. Okay, basically it is compatible with all major browsers, and they have like MMU. They have like a Mendeley web version and desktop version. Okay, this is some of the features. Okay, they have like a single platform for your research to search, read and annotate through using the Mendeley. You can read and annotate the papers that you read, and of course the citation and bibliographies. Okay, you can do a collaboration with a group, and of course, if you have your own publication, you can showcase your work inside your Mendeley profile. Okay. First, you need to go to the Mendeley.com. Okay, you go to the Mendeley.com. Mendeley.com. Okay, because I already signed in. Okay. If you not sign in, you will it will prompt you to sign in or create account. Here you create account and you can automatically download the software lah. Okay. Okay, for the new version of Mendeley, previously they call Mendeley Desktop. So at the new version, they call Mendeley Reference Manager, whereby the interface, in my opinion, is more simplified and quite similar to the web version. Okay, show the web version. Okay, this one, the web version. Okay. Okay, like I mentioned before, it's quite similar to the web version. They only have like Mendeley Reference Manager over here, like 5, edit, 2, and help only. The rest will be the same with the Mendeley web version. Okay. Okay, adding a document. Normally, you just click to the add new features. Okay, you click over here. You can import files from the computer, or you can add the entry manually. Normally, let's say if you are getting, let's say if you use a book or you use any printed version or any printed resources, let's say if you want to import it inside the Mendeley software, you need to use the add entry manually. Okay. Okay. For example, book. For example, okay, for the title, maybe the book that I read is knowledge management. This is just for information, 2010. Okay, because this is a book, there's no volume and edition. Okay, you can add the entry, and it will automatically save inside your library over here. Okay, that will be the manual entry. Let's say if you want to add files from computer, for example, this one, you download the article from Emerald, for example, you download the PDF. Okay. You want to put it inside your computer, inside your library, you click files from computer, you go to the file that you save. So it will automatically have to the recent edit. Okay, automatically have inside over here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right. To adding up the reference inside Mendeley software, there is two things that you can do. The first one, you can download the PDF like I showed you before here. You download the PDF and then you import. Okay, and then you import files from computer over here. Another thing is you can download the citation. Okay, download the citation. Most of the time, the database, the online database in all publishers, they have this particular function. Okay, for example, I want to download this one. Okay, the citation. You click to this chat box over here and then download RIS. This one will be the citation file. Okay. So it will be two type of file that you will need to download. The first one, the RIS file, the citation file, and the second one will be the full text. So you can choose either one. Let's say if you want to download the full text only, then you can use the same things that I showed you before. Okay, add file the computer. Let's say if you have the big, let's say if you download the citation file, you go to the add new, import library, RIS here. Okay, and then you click to this particular citation file, and then you click open. Okay, but for this one, only give you citation only because they didn't have the full text. So let's say it's up to you. Okay, you can download the citation file. You can download the PDF file. Okay, let's say if you download the PDF file, it will automatically save citation. Normally, the software will automatically create citation for you, and you can directly view the file. Okay, for example, for this one, all file download. Okay, you can click to this, and then you can read the paper inside the Mendeley software. And again, one of the features for the Mendeley is to you can highlight. Okay, for example, you want to highlight the finding. Okay, the finding. All right, this will be the finding of the paper. Okay, you want to highlight it, and then let's see if you want to put sticky note, you just right click after you highlight, you right click and then you click to the sticky notes and then you write out finding, for example. Okay, and then you go back to the library. Okay, let's say you want to view this article. Okay, what the annotation that you already done, you click to this one will be the information and then you click to the annotation. Okay, they already have here comments. Okay, let's say if you want to read the finding, you click there. It will appear here, the finding. Okay, same thing. Let's see if you want to view methodology, for example. Okay, okay, you highlight and then sticky notes. Okay, so we appear here. Okay, in the library, yes, methodology. So this is the functions that are available in the Mendeley reference manager, where you can read and you can annotate. Okay. Okay, Mendeley plugin. Okay, once you install the software, you need to install Mendeley site for Microsoft Word. Okay, for example, um, for this particular software, I already installed in my Word. You can go to the reference over here, reference tab. You can see over here, Mendeley site. Okay, the logo over here. Okay, you click to Mendeley site. Okay. It will appears all these references that are available inside your reference library will be appear. And for example, you're doing your work in chapter 1, for example, blah blah blah. This one you taken from paper, for example. From this one, you click over here, or you can search for any reference to add, and then you insert one citation. Okay, the system will automatically add on the inside citation for you. And then you space, okay, maybe this one, references. Okay, you want to add this particular reference inside at the last part of your paper. Okay, this one citation. Okay, already 7th edition. And then you click to the more over here, insert bibliography. Your bibliography will be inserted at your cursor location. Okay, my cursor location at the reference area over here, and then I click continue, and then it will automatically do the citation for me. Okay. And for example, you want to add another findings. Okay, you go again to the reference. Maybe I want to, okay, books lah over here. I insert one citation, and then it will automatically fill up. I mean, the second reference will be automatically at the bottom one. Okay. Maybe another one. Effect of recruitment. Okay. Insert citation. Okay. Here. And the system will be automatically arrange your citation in alphabetical order. Okay. As you can see, this one, the third inside citation that I include in my writing, and it will automatically move up. Okay, this one. That would be the inside citation for Mendeley. All right. So I recommend to you to install this one, install Mendeley site for Microsoft Word before you write your thesis or your assignments. Okay, this is some of the example that I showed you before. Okay. All right. Let's say if you want to change the citation style, you highlight here. You can set, let's see, select another style, maybe MLA, modern language. Language association, update citation style. So this one I use modern language association style, MLA. So it will automatically update for you. Okay. All right. I think this is the end of my presentation. And let's see, if you have any questions, you can email to us, leaddesk@mmu. You can call Cyberjaya campus for Johor, Nola, okay? And library portal, this one. And for the librarian for help, you can always email to me, Nizam.Mohamed. Research library, Iktiani.Ahmad@mmu. Main library Melaka, Irtika. And the law library, Madam Anissa binti Hamid. Okay. So, all right. Any questions so far from you all? Everything is okay?
Thank you, Mr. Mohammed.
Okay. All right. Basically, for Mendeley, I think it's quite straightforward for you. And again, let's say you can explore. And before I forgot, let's see, we do have like training on the Mendeley. Okay, can you see this one? Okay, this session we do like a webinar using Science Direct, Scopus, and Mendeley. Basically, this will be the trainers. The trainers will be from the publishers, from the Elsevier. So the trainers will be train you how to use the Science Direct, Scopus, and Mendeley. And for just now, I show you just a basic information, or I mean basic navigation on the Mendeley software. But during this session, by the publishers, trainers, publishers, she will share to you more in depth regarding the Mendeley software. Also, Science Direct databases and Scopus. Okay, so feel free to join, and this is free. And yeah, I hope that this session will be helpful for you to help you in doing your assignments and your thesis. Okay. So these details I will email along with the training. I mean the video as well as the slides later on. Okay. 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 Thank you. Welcome. Any questions before we end the session? Yeah. How about 10 minutes before we end? And again, let's say if you have any question, you can always email to library. And okay, maybe you can fill up the attendance. Attendance. Let me quickly paste it for you. Attendance and training evaluation. Okay, I think that's all from the library. You can fill up the form later, and hopefully my sharing will beneficial for you. And good luck in your studies. And if you have any questions, don't be afraid, don't be shy. Come to the library, and you can always email me so that I can help you, to getting all the resources that you need. All right. Okay. Thank you so much for your time, and yeah, stay safe, everyone.